Hello, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. Take what resonates, throw out the rest. That means if it feels bad or gives you anxiety or spin out, then don't listen. That means it doesn't resonate. It's okay to hear truth sometimes, but if it makes you feel out of your body or angry or upset or uncomfortable, question whether or not the message is for you. Let's do this. Wow. Judgment. We'll put that there. I'm using the This Might Hurt Tarot. That's what these are. Okay, what do we need to know about judgment? That's the issue. That's the subject of this reading. Actually, put it like that. Maybe you can see it better if I put it there. Judgment. That's big. I mean, like, that's judgment times, like the times of judgment. A lot of confusion. People are dealing with a lot of, like, feeling like options. A lot of people are walking away from situations where they were confused. Right now, this is a time of judgment. Ace of Swords and Four of Pentacles. So aces are, from the hand of God. This four is, a guy who's very holding on to something, holding on to the truth. It could be greedy, holding back, withholding, stingy. So holding back from the truth is holding back the truth is an issue, or it's causing stress. Trying to hold on to the truth. And since this is under the lens of judgment, it's major arcana, which usually those come from the universe. So the focus has been on happiness or something being illuminated. These were with it. The Emperor. Oh, wow. There's a lot of strong energy here. This feels like masculine energy to me. King of Swords, the Emperor, Chariot, and Six of Wands. This feels like someone choosing a direction towards their own happiness. But now they've got to figure out their options because of this illusion. And holding on to the truth is the problem. Wow, this person is going towards what they believe is, it's like facing their karma. We have justice just underneath that. So whoever this is feeling like, yeah, it's judgment. It's judgment time. This person is aware of the energies. They feel like their happiness is dependent on them facing this karma, but that can bring them this happiness. Wow, Two of Cups. So it looks like they're heading towards a union, a soulmate connection, or that's going to be, important to this person. I feel like this is divine masculine energy for sure. That's what I feel like. I mean, maybe not. Maybe this is maybe it's both energies. So, Cups are emotions, and 2 is balance. A lot of people like consider this, you know, a divine counterpart card. It can be other kinds of connections, business connections that really move forward in a good way, collaborations, things like that. Wow, just when I was just about to say something about the Lovers as being, for me, feeling more like contractual or like a marriage or a choice, rather than like a soulmate or divine connection card. But so that's like this person, this is how they're seeing. And this has to do with like awareness to me. It's also inspiration. It's also phallic. It's like connection, almost like this feels like this definitely feels like sacral chakra energy, but this person feels stuck by it. They feel like they have to, this connection, this choice to make this connection, they feel hung like, but it feels like they're allowing themselves to feel their feelings and make a choice based on an awareness. And they're trying to almost like experiment with their life with this consciousness. Like, if I give in to this feeling, or this awareness that I've been fighting, or I'm going to make decisions based on this awareness and my intuition rather than what other people say or the things that have happened in the past, or what people believe that I should do. That I have my own awareness. This person appears to be planning something, and the Queen of Cups is there, so this could be someone planning or waiting to see what they've done, how it's going to unfold. This Queen of Pentacles feels like it almost wants to come out, but I'm going to put it back. I'll get more clarifications on this, but this could be like you are closer to your person, your counterpart, than you think, and they're aware of the fact that you've got some things going on that you, okay, that you are a step ahead because you figured out that if you take your time and plant the right seeds, it will grow into what you want it to be, and that if you try to skip this step, you're not going to get a good harvest. So it's almost like your patience and kindness is paying off, and that is something, this is in the environment position, so it makes me feel like this is something that a lot of people are witnessing around your counterpart, or your counterpart is not as far away from you as you might think somehow. They might want to build something with you, or they're really focused on building. Now, if this is a you, divine feminine, watching, okay, if this is divine masculine watching, you have, well, let me get the last card out. Okay. This has to do with believing in yourself and taking the steps that you have allowed yourself to embody. You've allowed yourself to embody a certain awareness that you wouldn't before. You pushed it away. And this is taking the steps, or about to take the steps to do it. It's figuring out options, or someone has options. So, okay, so let's do this. And then we've got this 10 of Wands. Whoa. 10 of Wands. I feel like someone's feeling really pressured to let go of a certain lifestyle or way of being in order to start manifesting and be this emperor. I feel like based on what God wants, a new understanding of the divine, where this manifestation energies and powers come from. Lessen the ego, but there's still baggage that has to be let go. This could be some shame, but trying to let go of that because it's not going to get this person to this sun. So what I was saying was, I think that if this is divine masculine and you're watching this, you're trying to figure out your options. You feel like you have to step back and make sure that whatever you're seeing is not an illusion, because you don't want to be in something that, you don't want to invest into something that is, you're not thinking clearly, or you haven't put it together correctly because there's been some trauma. And so now you want to walk away from, the challenge is walking away from something that is unfulfilling and moving towards something that has more meaning. And it's going to be a long journey. And you've discovered that this illusion that you were in before is just not serving you. And there's something that you really need to say, that you're holding back. This could be also you really getting clarity around being maybe greedy or withholding your feelings and love, and that if you get right down to it, that is what's been holding you back. But something did, either something became illuminated in the recent past, that you got past a source of pain, and you decided to focus on your own happiness. But you've got to deal with this karma from the choices, but you'll take it because you feel like that's going to lead you towards this perfect connection, this divine connection. You might go towards your person. You're planning on going towards your person or your connection. This could be astral, this could be 5D, but we'll get to that. So yeah, you've already made this decision to go with the awareness that you have, because you have no other choice anyway, because if you don't, it feels like it's destroying your life. You feel like your person, your divine feminine, is not that far from you, and you feel like the divine feminine is working on something. You might want to be part of what the divine feminine is doing. There's something you're trying to build. If you've had a loss, like a job loss, or business has been slow, you want to focus on those things and put a lot of time and effort into those things. You might also be afraid of some things that you've done to the divine feminine in the past, some things that you've put your time and efforts into that you're afraid are going to backfire, or that this is the truth that you need to talk about. If this is divine feminine, you might feel the masculine energy coming towards you and really just considering you've been walking away. So the timing feels like not convenient. You've you've managed to separate yourself from it and not be so dependent on the divine masculine. So you are now trying to elevate, and it's causing some stress. You feel like maybe this person has been withholding the truth for a while. There might have been an event in the recent past that gave you some big joy, or something that unfolded, a little bit of movement, or you've been focusing on just feeling joy in the moment, or there's been some relief somehow, and you feel like you're in the right divine wave of fortune, that's your big focus. This could be some sort of a collaboration or friendship, or this could be your person coming back that you've it could be energetic. I don't feel like it's a union card, because for me that's like Four of Wands. Like if it was like internal union, that would be here. So there's some things that's going to happen with your person. They might try to contact you. You're also you want to make sure that, you're making decisions based also on what the divine wants. And if that means that, like, if you feel that your divine masculine or your previous counterpart has been demoted because of what they did or the time that they took, you are almost trying to stay aware for what your next step is, and make sure that it's like corresponds with what the divine wants, and you're trying to allow, and you're also trying to take every step at a time. Yeah, I feel like there's a few people who are watching you in your environment who are seeing a shift and feeling like, again, you reap what you sow, and that that's the card is Judgment. That's what we got. That's the overall energy is Judgment. So it's like, I think everybody is seeing how you can't just, do whatever you want without ramifications, that you can't kill energy. There's something, it has to go somewhere. And that, you're an inspiration, even to maybe to people who, you're giving people pause. You're making people think about the seeds that they plant. Some days I'm better at explaining the cards, and other days I just want to go into the flow a little bit more. So I will continue to do that, but on this one I'm just feeling like house. Okay, this could be, wow. The most direct interpretation, we've got marriage and house with Seven of Cups. Is like somebody is trying to figure out their options, as far as, like, this could be a marital home, trying to figure out how to get out of it, or how to provide a home for the divine, if this is the divine masculine, a home for your feminine. Or this could be, you, if you're divine, this for the divine masculine, made a choice and are in a situation that is like a complete illusion. If this is divine feminine, you might be, this could be you manifesting a new counterpart, or feeling like your person is shifting and coming back. This could be you signing some sort of contract that has to do with, like, a business kind of a deal. This could be you moving, trying to figure out where to go to. just like a lot is going on. Yeah, lovers. So walking away from, if this is the masculine, you're walking away. This could be someone that you were with, that you were in a marriage with. It's not your divine feminine, that you're walking away. Maybe they could have cheated on you, and that's why you're leaving. You're walking away from a situation that is untenable. Divine feminine, you also feel like you're walking away from some karmic, this is walking away from something karmic and trying to go towards something. This is all about relationships. This is about the choices that have been made and how they're unfolding in people's lives. If you were avoiding the truth and tried to live any kind of a lie, or did things for the wrong reasons, you're seeing how when the cycles of what your actions are completed, like transitory cycles or energy cycles, you're seeing how it unfolds. And so this, wow, high honor occupation. Yeah, you might be thinking like what's hard is telling this truth because of this pressure, societal pressure, and worried about how it's going to affect your security by telling this truth, or the fact that you made a choice based on security that really didn't pay off for you. If you're the divine, yeah, this is clarifying. The sun is clarifying. This distant horizon is clarifying the sun. It's like figuring out what ultimately is going to be happy, make you happy. What's also popping out to me here with this distant horizons is some of you might have had some kind of a, I feel like energetic interaction with your divine counterpart. Maybe in your dreams. To get more clarity on that, but wow, Wheel of Fortune clarified by courtship. So it's like, if you're the masculine, what do I have to do? What karma do I need to face to be with the person that I love? Or if I continue on this cycle with this person, this karmic energy that I'm with, I'm going to be probably, you're not even thinking that, you're thinking, I need to get on the right side of the wheel as far as this partnership, any partnership. I have to make choices. I see how the choices that I make are going to create karma for myself. You might be feeling like the two of you are facing judgment, you and your karmic. And this also came out, you might be losing a fortune because the fact that it fell on the floor, it might be a really big interest to you. You might realize that your counterpart is like a twin energy, that you were sort of divinely guided, and now you're feeling like connecting with your twin or your divine counterpart is going to bring you fortune, maybe money, but also just help you to be in the flow. And what I mean by fortune is also this sun card, meaning just joy. That's great fortune. To be able to experience joy can be, I think your feminine tried to tell you that, because if you have the things but you're unhappy, you can't enjoy the things. So it's almost like a moot point. You don't want to focus on just the money, because if you have just the money or the things or the clout or the acceptance, but then behind closed doors you're miserable, or you're being abused, or you're in a situation that's a really bad cycle, that's just, it's going to end up creating lack anyway. So fortune comes, it's like spiritual fortune. The spiritual fortune comes with this courtship. I feel like you want to really head towards your person, because you feel like that is where you're supposed to go, and that's why you're letting go and letting God in a way here. I do feel like you're trying to think in terms of like how you can potentially figure out how to offer your divine feminine something that feels substantial. Two of Cups. Ooh. Child coffin. I don't know yet. There's going to be something that comes up here. Why do we have child and coffin here? Gifts. Sometimes okay, so this could be a couple of things, like the end and a new beginning. So an ending happens, which creates a new beginning, because child can mean beginning or the fresh start of something. This could be, I mean, if it was an issue, it could come out in reverse. So this is upright, and it's also a gift. Yes, this connection is a gift. So something about this divine connection, or for feminines, if this is you, you could be given a gift of, that's what I was thinking. It's like, if it's not your person from the past, this could be a new soulmate or something, because of someone that you know already, but there could be someone there already in your environment that you're going to realize is someone for you, or this is your person coming back. They could be offering you something. This could be like if there was a DM that was if this, I just don't take it literally that a child is going to die. I don't like correlate that. I think this is, it could be the death of a juvenile approach. It could be for the divine masculine. This could be letting go of a situation regards to a child that's not yours. Like, you're not going to take care of someone's child that's not yours. I'll get more clarifications. I just wasn't expecting those cards. The gift makes sense, but child and coffin for me is a little mysterious. Courthouse. That also has to do with decisions being made, a choice. Now that you know something, this choice has to be made here. Imprisonment. Yeah, I think it's like feeling locked as a divine masculine, locked from your feminine here. You feel like you didn't plant the right seeds, or the divine feminine is planting seeds and doing things that is, going to stop you from approaching them. But the other thing that I'm getting, because that Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out earlier, there could be a karmic energy that is like watching the Divine Feminine and planning something here. But the more that they do that, the more it creates like a spiritual jail or psychological jail for themselves. It's backfiring on them. And I think that because this is in the environment position, this is something that other people can see as well. Message. This feels like even more message. This could be something coming out about what you might have done for work-wise or put a lot of effort into, that comes out maybe on like social media or in the papers or the trades or even television or something here, because something like this looks like public. It could be public. This could be also you putting a lot of effort into a message of wanting to work with your Divine Feminine. You understand that you're under judgment, because this is judgment here, judgment here. Judgment is the, judgment by wheel of fortune. It's like this is all about like self-judgment, approaching from a place of like humble discernment about yourself in a way. And this is also like the Divine Feminine trying to make sure that the choices are not made with lack of clarity, because ultimately the original idea, what a lot of the idea when this wave of like twins or whatever it is you want to call it, the idea was the Divine Feminine was like the Divine Masculine is the runner, and the Divine Masculine will come back, and as the Divine Masculine runs, the Divine Feminine realizes that the Divine Feminine is actually not the chaser, but running from themselves, because by trying to hold on to another person, the Divine Feminine is running from themselves and the wholeness that they have inside. And until the Divine Feminine can become balanced with both the Divine Masculine and the Feminine, the masculine can't come back. So that used to be the thinking, and now there's a lot of like thoughts about this Divine Masculine getting demoted, or that something went off course and things, and that there's a false twin and all of that stuff. And so it's like complicated, and I think that's what the Seven of Cups is here. And the Divine Feminine doesn't want to make a wrong choice, but withholding from the divine, or holding a grudge or something like that. So this truth and clarity is what the Divine Feminine also is feeling almost strained by, not wanting to be duped. And it looks like so the Divine Feminine is going to have some options here in the outcome of this. I always take this with a grain of salt. We've got a false person on the bottom of the deck here, so karmic energies are showing up strong then in this. The bottom of the deck, this burden, this false person is a burden. There's baggage with this karmic energy. So house, marriage, Seven of Cups. Wow. I got house, clarifying house. So I'll get some more cards for that. Lovers. Wow. Yeah, reunion. Lovers, reunion. So this, I do. I mean, the literal masculine trying to figure out options for a literal house to get married, or the house, marriage, reunion, lovers, walking away from something that is unfulfilling and moving towards something more meaningful, which is your divine counterpart here. I'm not going to clarify everything. I want to know, what's this child in coffin here? Is it letting go of the child that's not yours? Whoa. Whoa. Enemy, death, priest. We got death again. Clarifying coffin. What is happening here? Look at this. This is in the near future. That is really intense. What's happening here? Priest, someone who's like spiritual that can help. Child, feels innocent. Spiritual innocence. Death. Gift. There's a big ending here. Big ending. I'm still gonna need some more clarifications for what is going on here. This feels like a really big event. This is Two of Cups is a minor arcana. It's almost like having to lose something to gain something. Death twice. Clarifying this Two of Cups. I don't know. Right, okay. This is foe, is clarifying imprisonment. Like I was saying, this person is watching, is like over here, like watching the divine feminine, like, but it, like imprisoned themselves from what they've done. And they're planning though, but the thing is, this is the environment position, and this is how they appear. They appear like stuck, like this could be actual jail. This could be someone going to actual jail for really doing some really crazy stuff. Stalking, slander. This is being seen now. So divine feminine, if you have not heard anything yet, I'm still seeing or hearing like something about news or social media. Like I'm feeling like this is it's like a new beginning. Gift. This is like Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. This is the Kipper Ace of Cups to me. Child, new. Ace of Cups, something new. Priest, like a spirit. There's a spiritual aspect to this, something new, this innocence, but then there's also a big ending. What? A new beginning and an ending. Wow. Message, judication. It's like, I know I messed up. I know I messed up. Yeah. Letter is clarifying message. I love when the cards do that. Okay, and then mature woman. Wow. Okay, so we have fortune. That's you, divine feminine, with these options. You've got options, but then you still have this kind of group of people, and like this just like group of haters. In this case, there could be some very like haughty people, but by this point, I don't know that you're gonna care. Interesting. Bad health is just underneath this Kipper deck, under the deck that's on the unread cards. So, health, coffin child. There's like some shame for behaving in a certain way, like too much ego. It's like the energy is having to now deal with those choices based on like clout. This is like everyone trying to figure out a pathway. The divine feminine has experienced some changes, so that is affecting everyone as well. Not to say the divine masculine hasn't, but that's part of what's going on. This false person. It's such an interesting reading here. It's different. We've got the birds singing their hearts out outside, even louder than the airplanes. Okay. What do we got here? House. Whoa, okay, yeah. So I think this is the divine masculine. This is clarifying marriage, house. This is literally trying to figure out. That's what I was saying. It feels very like being pragmatic about the options of providing a house or having a house or what to do. Options. Because it looks like this person wants to move on, and yeah, there might be some money problems. This could also be feeling spiritually bankrupt without the divine feminine. Like, it almost goes hand in hand, which is what I was talking about this judgment, like feeling as if, I love what the light is doing here. Feeling like spiritually bankrupt makes one financially bankrupt. I think that's like what the masculine is feeling like, divine masculine energy. And why is this still, if the divine masculine is getting that sort of like lesson or feeling, why? I see. Okay, so the divine masculine is feeling like with this Ace of Swords and Four of Pentacles, there could be some sort of communication. This could be like blackmail or something like that, like feeling like words or gossip or some mistruth, or there could be a truth, an actual truth that comes out from this karmic energy that creates an issue for them work-wise. This could also be, in some cases, if you prescribe to the idea or subscribe to the idea that the divine masculine was at one point putting in work against the divine feminine with some weird like grudge towards them, as if, you know, there might be some truth that needs to be said about what the divine masculine did. They might have to come out and speak. So that's a couple things there. Sun horizon. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to say that this, realizing, because there's bad karma here. There's bad karma under the deck. Divination abuser rejected. So when I said before, like astral, like something felt like, I mean, this could be just for the masculine, some astral connection, some 5D something or other. But then we've got divination abuser. So it's like, maybe this is like something came to light about something that the karmic energy was doing. to either make the masculine feel rejected or for the masculine to reject the feminine. It just feels like some awareness around manipulation or this 5D kind of communication, or this could have all happened on the 5D. As above, so below. Something happened from 5D and it shifted what's going on here now. And because the idea is that we're dealing with judgment, this again is like something occurred where the masculine energy was able to see more clearly why things were going bad for them or not working, the chain of events unfolding. Rejected. This could be the divine feminine feeling like little pokes, energetic pokes from the masculine wanting to come back, and the divine feminine saying no. But because this is a divination abuser with this distant horizons, it's like maybe someone trying to create an illusion with some sort of like magic stuff, but that didn't work. And everything that when people are aware that someone is trying to do these types of manipulations, it doesn't work. And that also whatever they were doing is coming to light, and now this person, this false person, is getting rejected because of it. And also in bad health. This could be bad mental health. Great fortune. Okay, well, this masculine is feeling like the karma is losing everything and being lonely from the choice that they made, and that if they don't choose their feminine, a lot of them are feeling like either they have to, if they're still in this connection with the karmic, there could be literal, it's like, oh, okay, this person does weird magic or something. I don't know exactly. That's so many circumstances there, but legal issues, marriage. This could be actual court over a house, losing everything and feeling like now they're going to be broken lonely because they're losing everything, but they want to provide something. And how can they come back to their divine feminine after being what they've done? Or also like masculine energy feeling like they have nothing to offer. This could be feeling spiritually broke as well, and they have to face their karma, the judgment. They're going through judgment right now. Okay, this is clarifying coffin. Coffin. What? Photo proof evidence. One more, please. A spiritual gift, photo proof evidence, union, divine connection, child. This scares me. Oh my God, what? Okay. Moving on, thank you. Next. I feel like that's Spirit's message for me to leave this alone here. This feels really big to me. And coffin child photo evidence, that's weird. That's really weird. I'm going to move on from that. Lovers. I think that the masculine is feeling like a groupie of the divine feminines, and like they can only sort of love from afar. And that's why this incarcerated is like hanged under judgment again. courthouse hanged man. This could also be literal jail. This could be literal jail. Because we've got courthouse hanged man. They could have cheated. Someone could have cheated here and is now being like, they might feel like a victim here. They might feel like a victim. They might feel as if this karmic energy was someone who was sort of stalking the divine feminine all along, like a counterfeit, like kind of stalker, and that they got taken by this stalker, this doppelganger, and now they're under judgment for being like, for choosing the counterfeit or the knockoff. Imprisonment, incarceration. I am really getting actually the real legal problems. We've got legal issues here, courthouse, incarceration, imprisonment, adjudication, judgment. There's a very strong, and then occupation, grudge holder. Like there could have been someone who did something really terrible to the divine feminine, and things are going to come out that were done. Something about a contract even. Contract. The lovers is a choice. It can be a contract. Feeling stuck. Wow. Okay. Imprisonment. Wow. Karmic friends. So this is, to me, what's going on for them. I'm just trying to turn everything. Okay. Moving. No facts. And karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. So I think like this karmic energy is, everyone knows that they are moving, or that the masculine is moving and figuring out what to do about this house or something. And they're starting to appear like someone who doesn't, it's like everything backfired. These people that they were like trying to get together against the divine feminine are turning on them. Everyone's turning on each other. No one is really trusting this karmic, this foe / false person. I think people are also talking, like gossiping about this karmic, and seeing that this divine feminine never did anything that this karmic accused the feminine of doing. And this is literally literal jail, or like social jail. Yeah, it's judgment time. Let's get a few more cards. Ooh, marrying for money, spiritual hater, adjudicate. Oh, wow, thief. So yeah, this is marrying or getting into a high level commitment with a spiritual hater, who was like making a choice in marriage for how things look, or to be with someone because of how things look. Adjudication, message. It's like proof, evidence, message, evidence. So this could be someone working on a case against the karmic. This could be evidence of what the masculine did to the feminine. Take what resonates, because this is a collective read. Someone's working, it's either what they did in the past, coming out, managing the way that it comes out. This could be the masculine, in some cases, really understanding how much work this karmic put into trying to kind of be the divine feminine, and with this clout chasing, and maybe this evidence of this karmic trying to marry for money or wanting the divine masculine's money. This could be the masculine and this karmic kind of getting evidence against each other in order to deal with this legal situation over like assets. You know, maybe like nullifying any contractual stuff here and getting stuck. This is very detailed. This like, yeah, this is like them getting cases against each other. But not to say this divine masculine's innocent, I don't know from looking at this. Someone's putting in work, they did put in work. This is actions that were taken being under judgment. This could be actual court. The reasons why somebody made a choice, what they did with those choices is all coming up and out, either against each other or in the courts. And this is a spiritual hater who was not honest about their money, this whole situation was for clout and money. And there's something about evidence around it coming out, and this is in the hope and fear position. So this is the masculine energy either hoping to get this information out the right way or afraid of the way it's going to come out. So this is like trying to prove a case against this spiritual hater who made themselves appear a certain way and getting evidence of it. Or this is the karmic twisting information. Something like that. I think that sometimes things get held back because not everything is for the... not everything is supposed to come out. That's why some of this is like not... There seems to be like, this ends with some options for the divine feminine and a fortune, this great fortune, this one that's on the wheel of fortune for, just keeping the divine feminine keeping their head down and planting good seeds pays off here. And they're still like, oh wow, nice. There might still be like, some, these kind of enemies disguised as, just not even disguised as friends. I think like, yeah, the divine feminine is going to be ignoring it, like some dirty offer here, maybe feeling like an option and not into it. If the divine masculine still is like, has that player energy or Knight of Wands energy, it's just the divine feminine's going to turn it down. I don't know if that's what that is though, because that says more like enemy. Okay, this feels like, the masculine coming back and trying to apologize, but it maybe feels like this person is still dealing with karma. So this is the outcome position, and it's 3 to 6 months. Time is fluid. So anything can, this 3 to 6 months is a long time from now, but it's very possible that the feminine energy feels like it's not up to par, that there's still karma happening, and it's still hectic 3 to 6 months from now, as the divine feminine is either on some other connection, or I don't know what this is exactly. I think the divine masculine is confused about who they are surrounded by, even as they try to navigate their way through this legal situation, really, with this karmic. Legal can be judgment, like spiritual judgment as well. But it's like, who can they trust? There's a lot of ego stuff. There's like a lot of baggage, bad health. Everyone's hiding their hand, and looks like a big legal. I hope that helps, and I'll see you later.